Well, we are very near to the Gaza border. Right behind me, you can actually see the tanks of the military, perhaps the artillery, heavy artillery. Because if we just try to zoom in also and show you, many hundreds of tanks are over there, and of course, a lot of helicopters are also passing by from here. And of course, these tanks are moving in and out. And of course, many tanks are also near the Gaza border because Israel has now geared up its stance, and now they are being offensive, of course, because the visuals show us clearly, because we were also getting reports earlier that Israel might be preparing for the ground assault also on the Gaza border, which is also seen as very crucial as to when can it be done. So of course, these heavy military activities over here near the Gaza border shows that of course Israel has been preparing. Of course, a lot of policemen are over here, a lot of officers, a lot of from IDF, Israeli Defense Forces, are over here, of course, preparing, of course, gearing up for any kind of infiltration activity by the Hamas militants. And of course, if we just tell you, it is overlooking the main highway, and a lot of trucks are over here, as we showed you. And there you can also see perhaps some military trucks also moving, military tanks also moving. And of course, so yes, they have been parked here so that a regular check, vigilance can be kept on any kind of activity which can actually harm the normal civilians. So of course, these tanks signal, and this kind of heavy military activity, heavy artillery signals that of course Israel is preparing for something big, of course, because as we told you, we are getting reports also that a ground assault might be prepared for. And of course, as we said, many nations have also been condemning the attack, as we have been reporting also continuously here on NewsX. So of course, it remains to be seen as to how this actually pans out, because in all of this area, in all of this deserted area, because it's very close to Sidro also. And Sidro was also one of the places which was first attacked by the Hamas militants. Of course, a police station was also, captured, and many of the officers of the same police station were also held as captives. Of course, that was also something very disastrous, which the citizens of Sidro, witnessed, and of course, very horrifying also, harrowing footage also came out. And of course, the sense of fear has been prevailing in the whole Israel, of course, the whole country. So of course, very near to Gaza border, Sidro, a very small city housing around 30,000 people. The IDF is all geared up, of course, all prepared for any kind of infiltration activity. And of course, it remains to be seen as to how this actually pans out, because continuously you can see these live visuals only on NewsX as to how Israel is preparing, how Israel is actually gearing up for any kind of activity which can harm the people of Israel, and to prevent also any kind. Also, you can actually get a closer picture as to how this area looks, because this area is now fully controlled, is in full control, of course, as we show you the live visuals. Of course, as we are saying here, it remains to be seen as to how this whole if we just tell you, the whole activity actually pans out, because these tanks have already been started, and they are moving continuously to and fro the Gaza border. So of course, you can actually see the soldiers coming out, of course, from the IDF. This actually shows the preparations of the Israeli Defense Forces, the soldiers coming in and out of the tanks. Of course, these live visuals you can watch how Israel has actually geared up, prepared for the situation, for the very hostile. The continuous airstrikes have also been carried out by the Israeli Defense Forces, of course. Of course, because it can perhaps also spill into a multi-front war, because there is a possibility that Lebanon and Syria can also, step up their attacks, because Hezbollah is also entering. So of course, these preparations, these IDF soldiers, their spirit unabated by any kind of attack. This actually signals how Israel, is actually preparing for it. So of course, we will continue to bring you all the live updates here on NewsX. Stay tuned on NewsX, and of course, this shows how Israel is preparing, as we say it. As we say it again, and if we before finishing off, you can actually see more and more soldiers inside the tank. And of course, as we know, Israel having one of the best defense system, these tanks also very efficient when they go into the battle zone, when they go into the battlefield. So of course, that's also very crucial, and a lot of tanks are being parked here. Of course, they are continuously moving to and fro, to near the Gaza border. So of course, it remains to be seen as to how this actually pans out. So of course, we will keep bringing you all the live updates only on NewsX. Keep watching it. In Israel, with camera person Dinesh Thakur, Akshit Gupta for NewsX.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.